like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. And got it with a shield for me his head. And got it with a shield for me his head. We do this for the land, we do this for the home. Ballin' like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. Cavs, we on, live, we on. The Antoine broadcast.
What up, big dog?
What up, my brother? What's going on?
Chillin'. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Sports and Entertainment Podcast Show. I'm your host, Spivey. Y'all see who I got over there on the right, Kills. And we having kind of some technical difficulties going on with Peacock.
You don't want this smoke. That's what's wrong.
You say what?
The difficulties, you don't want this smoke today.
Here you go, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, the Diva Spivey Media Network. Keep supporting that as well, man. We on the rise. We doing good. Y'all support, man. We're going to get better. What's up, boss?
No much, sir. Well, not much, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of negotiation to do, because I'm rethinking this.
You rethinking what?
This contract that we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Because you want a lot of stipulations in this mother lover.
Man, time out. Again, you got three, maybe we're gonna say three at the most, opportunities to fulfill what you're trying to accomplish. So exactly. You mean to tell me I can't get those two little things?
No, because you getting the greatest thing ever. Because of my GM. That's what you want. It
don't work like that, man.
That's what you want.
Don't work like that. I don't care if it's the greatest thing that I want. It don't work like that.
Hey, you know.
You got confidence in yourself, right? You got confidence in yourself.
Of course, I always gonna have confidence in myself.
Okay, well.
Win, lose, or draw.
Ain't no need to be this so-called negotiating or whatever it is you just called it. Just face it. Something about to happen to you that you thought could never happen to you, and that's me of all people controlling your team.
It will never happen.
What you mean? It's gonna happen.
Because I'm gonna control my own team. I got my own destiny in my hand.
You ain't got no destiny. You got what I give. You got what I give you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You get what I give you. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You just accept.
I control all that.
Okay. What's up, man? You ready?
I'm ready. You ready? You know?
Stay ready and gotta get ready, right?
Hey, that's what they say, right?
We got a lot we about to get into today. But first, I'm gonna start off with Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when healthy, one of the greatest bigs, athletes, whichever you want to put it, to play. It's been a long road for Embiid. Still no championship. Stay injured a lot. Now, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about all week how it's a possibility that he may have to have another knee surgery, which may put him out for a nice significant time. But with all that being said, where would you rank Joel Embiid among centers all times? Where would you put him at?
Embiid in the top 10. I got him in the top 10. The top 5, not as quite because of his injuries, but I love Embiid. But like you said, his injuries cost him some games and some minutes. But in the top 10, he's definitely in the top 10. You know, he's up there with Shaq, with Elijah, not with Shaq and Elijah. Well, maybe you could say Ewing, Duncan. But Duncan is like a power forward, center. So do you really put Duncan in center? So I really look at Duncan as a power forward.
Yeah, I look at him as a power forward too.
So I would say he up there with like people like Patrick Ewing.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he's up there like with Patrick, with Alonzo Mourning.
Ooh.
Like
what you mean up there? What you mean up there with them? Like if we was to put them in tiers, he in
a third tier.
You put Joel Embiid in the third tier of centers.
Yeah,
Alonzo Mourning and who was you say? Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, David Robinson. You got Yao Ming, Werner some bonus. You got a whole lot of centers though, but he's in the top 10. But in the upper echelon, because he has not played as much, that's the reason why I don't put him up there with like Kareem, Wilt, Shaq.
Who would you say your tier one?
My tier one.
Who's your tier one?
My tier ones are Kareem,
okay,
Shaq, and Wilt.
Okay.
And Elijah one. I got 4.
No Bill? No Bill?
The only thing Bill done that was is he won chips. So if you gonna go by chips, but just by playing ability, no, Bill Russell wasn't.
And you put Elijah Wan over Bill Russell?
Yeah, Elijah Wan. Yeah. Elijah Wan had more skill set than Bill Russell. If you really look at it, Bill Russell was only known for his defense. Bill Russell couldn't score.
So to make sure I heard you correct, you say your tier one is Shaq, Wilt, Kareem, and who?
Elijah Wan.
And Elijah Wan.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Woo!
You can't beat that.
So your tier two is who?
My tier 2 would be most likely. My tier 2 would be like most likely. Embiid, the Joker. Patrick Ewing.
Oh, so Embiid not a third tier.
No, Embiid in the second tier.
Okay, because that's what I asked you, because you was like Embiid was like on Alonzo Mourning up there.
But you can't forget David,
Patrick Ewing, and then
David
that's
Robinson.
Like, damn, what would you put him at tier wise there?
Right, David Robinson on that second tier. David Robinson, Embiid, the Joker, and Patrick Ewing.
Damn. So you ain't even got Bill Russell in tier 2?
Bill Russell, if you align all those centers up and you was gonna do a draft, Bill Russell will be the 10th pick in that draft. Without the championships, without nothing.
You can't say like what we talking about. You can't say without the championship. You can't. If that's the case, then you can say without the championships for all of them.
Skill wise, if you look at them skill wise, all them players I just talked about had a better skill set than Bill Russell. Bill Russell was a great defensive player. Bill Russell was a great winner, but also Bill Russell had Bob Cousy and all them other boys playing with him.
I see. You like to fault great players by having a good supporting cast.
No, because a lot of them had. Elijah Wan had a nice supporting cast. David Robinson had a nice supporting cast, but their skill set was better than what Bill Russell brought to the Boston Celtics was exactly what they needed. They just needed a person who can rebound and block shots. But you never heard Bill Russell as a scorer. The first thing you ever say about Bill Russell, he's a great winner and a great defender.
So it's all about scoring to you.
No, it's all about you putting everything together. And if I was a scout and I was scouting Bill Russell, if I was scouting Shaq, Elijah Wan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'll be flocking to them. If I had a higher pick, you know what I'm saying? But in the other tiers, he'll be up there, but he'll be just outside of that tier 2. That's just me. I don't know.
What up, Peacock?
What's going on, man?
What up?
We talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, where would you rank Joel Embiid amongst the all-time centers? Kells originally had him as a tier 3. For what I was hearing, he was on the same level with Alonzo Mourning and Patrick Ewing. And then so I asked him who was his tier 1 like centers. He said Wilt, Shaq, Kareem, and Elijah Wan. And then he said his tier 2 is Embiid,
the Joker.
Who else you say?
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing.
And who else? I said Mourning.
Yeah, Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning.
He didn't have Bill Russell in his top tier or his tier 2. So Bill Russell like tier 3 and below. 1, do you agree with that? 2, where would you rank Joel Embiid amongst the all-time center? Amongst the reason why I asked this question was because, you know, of his injury history, him not being available as much, but when healthy, he one of the greatest big man, you know what I'm saying, to play that position skill-wise, you know, as Scales is so kindly keep reminding me, it's all about the skill set for him.
It's all about the skill set. All about the skill set.
And then on top of that, he don't have a championship. With all that skill,
think about the championship.
So,
everybody can't win championships when you have a team that dominated for the Boston dominated.
You can't win if you don't play either.
Listen, right,
and that's why I said.
But we will crucify LeBron if he ain't have a championship by now, great as he is.
Because that's what great. I don't crucify him. I don't never say. That's the people. That's why he left Cleveland. To go join somebody, he was pressured to leaving Cleveland for the simple fact that he didn't win a chip. I'm saying
right now in LeBron's career, like, or whatever, or before he even got that first one in Miami, or if you want to say even if he didn't when he came back to Cleveland and then win in 2010, whatever, we'll be crucifying LeBron. Well, not we, I wouldn't, but a lot of people would. So, but for you to say everybody can't win a championship, that's great or whatever, that don't mean nothing. But Peacock, so where would you rank Joel Embiid at amongst the all-time centers? And the second part of the question was, do you agree with Kells having Bill Russell like tier 3 or maybe below? for real,
how do you put Bill Russell down that far?
I'm talking about strictly skills. I'm not talking about winning.
I mean, well, Embiid.
You're not talking about so skills trump winning.
Apparently,
if I'm just pretty looking from a basketball standpoint and looking at their skill set, I'm not talking about winning. I'm not talking about anything else. If you add winning in it, then all right, Bill Russell the second is Bill Russell in tier 2.
I forgot Kells is Mr. Mediocrity. I forgot he'll be happy with being 4th place for his whole career. He just never get past 4th place. Long he accomplished that he ain't finished last. But go ahead, Peacock. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, you good? For me, that's kind of a tough one, just due to the fact that, like I said, he playing like half a season, these last few seasons, half a season, and you look at the number of games he done missed. I think what was like almost like 400 games. It's something crazy. Because I remember talking to you about it. The massive number of games he missed is almost the same as number of games he played.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when he's on the court, he's definitely one of the top centers. I mean, but even what I don't know if I would put him in. I mean, I guess you could put him up there with Shaq as far as when he's on the court and he's healthy.
No.
But the only reason I say that is because, like you said, if you go by kills, his skill set.
Okay,
But
that's fair. That's fair. That's
if you
fair.
go by kills, but other than that,
Yeah.
Joel Embiid's skill set is way better than Shaq's.
But if you go skill set, if you go to pure dominance on the court, he's not up there with
That's
Shaq.
fair. That's fair.
Now, so I would have to say maybe somewhere in the 2s or 3s. I just don't think he tier 1 with those up there, because those up there, they was dominant on the court and they stayed healthy. They was able to contribute to their team to win the games. So
Kareem, no, not saying no, like being a tier 1. Yeah, I can't put him up there over Kareem. I can't put him up there. Listen, center, Bill, Kareem, Shaq, and I'm making one. Bill, Kareem, Shaq, and Wilt. They're my top. Them the
They're
tier
your
1.
top 5.
Huh?
That's your tier 5. If you go put them,
That was
that's
4.
your top-
That
Oh,
was
those
4.
your top 4. Okay. So Elijah will have no bearings and nothing in this.
Elijah Wan is in my tier
The
2.
leader in block soccer. He leads the
He's
league.
in my
leads the NBA
tier
block.
2. Elijah Wan, and I love Elijah Wan. He's in my tier 2.
Okay. So he tier 2. So you put in Bill Russell because he won.
Yes.
Okay.
would you put Yao Ming anywhere in there?
Yao Ming.
Is tier 3 to me.
See, my tier 2 will be
Yao Ming was only
Elijah Wan. You will have to put the Joker tier 2. Elijah Wan, Joker.
You only can put 5.
You only put 5 what?
Like if we were doing tier like 1, 2, 3, only 5 players get in that little tier. What 5 players will be in that tier?
So you're doing 5 per tier?
5 per tier.
Oh, well, I did 4 for my tier 1.
So who 5?
Ooh. Shaq, Wilt, Kareem. Who am I missing?
Bill.
That's
Who
4.
your 5th one?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ewing, Robinson.
You said David Robinson?
Yeah, I'm thinking about where Robinson would go.
See, I don't know if I got to. I don't know if I got to. I don't
Robinson
know.
number. I mean, for me, Robinson is like number 2, tier 2.
A tier 2. David Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
So
my tier 2 would be the Joker and Embiid, Patrick, David Robinson, and Elijah Morning.
So you putting a lot. Hold up, man. Hold up. Time out.
Put Elijah Morning over. I put Elijah Morning over Yao Ming. Yes.
Oh my! Are you serious?
Serious in the heart attack.
Why?
Yao Ming was only known for one thing, and that was because he was from Asia.
Oh my goodness, dude!
What?
Oh my goodness! Today is man,
wow.
Because he was global.
Okay.
I mean, that's just he was global. In that case, in that case, if we could go back, was Yao Ming better than Sabonis? If you really look at it skill set wise, was Yao Ming better than Artavius Sabonis?
Okay, so Sabonis can pass the ball.
He can shoot from the outside.
So can Yao Ming.
Yao was more like.
Come on, Kels, man. You can't. No. I'm not about to let you do that. No.
This is my tier 2.
Man. No.
Yao Ming
Alonzo Mourning.
Elijah Mourning did a lot for his team when he was with Charlotte.
Oh my
When he was with
goodness.
Charlotte, Elijah Mourning was a beast when he was with Charlotte and Georgetown and all that.
Hey man, y'all please let me know. Do y'all agree with Kels saying Alonzo Mourning is better than Yao Ming? He put Alonzo Mourning in the higher tier, in the tier 2 of centers all time over Yao Ming. On top of that, Bill Russell.
What about
Now,
Dikembe Mutombo?
If you what I was wondering, if we
That's
going
the
by
case.
like,
All he did was defense. Since you want to talk about Bill Russell, but he
But I
ain't
don't
got.
consider Mutombo in the top tier. Mutombo maybe be in the top 3 or top 4 of centers.
I never said Mutombo was a top.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I never said you said it, but I'm just saying. That's food for thought. We can look it up. We can do whatever, you know.
now,
I can't believe you said
if
Alonzo
you,
Mourning.
what would you if he never got injured, what would you put DeMarcus Cousins?
DeMarcus Cousins?
If he never got injured,
He had the potential.
DeMarcus Cousins had the potential.
He had the potential though. He had the
be-
potential to be a dog for real.
remember, because he was getting ready to get a max contract. He was one of the biggest names before that
His skill
Achilles injury.
set,
He
his
had
skill set was cool. So I'll put him in the. He ain't in the top 1 or 2.
Hell no, I'm not saying that, man.
Maybe
you can forget about
the
the top
4.
1 or 2. Forget about the top 1 or 2.
He in a 3 or 4 tier.
Let me see, what was he putting up?
A centers all time.
Centers all time if he didn't get injured. In
let's
that
see,
case, if you gonna put Anthony Davis in the center position, or you put Anthony Davis as power forward,
He's a power forward.
because before Cousins got injured, he was right around like 26 a game, 26 points a game,
in Sacramento,
12 rebounds. Yeah, them few years from 15 to 17 or to 18. He was right there in that bracket, 24, 25 a game, 10 plus rebounds. And then when, of course, that Achilles injury, that was that devastating injury, took him out. Sort of kind of had like a D Rose situation.
Look, Marco. Man,
He just never recovered after that, as far as production wise.
Listen, man. I like Alonzo Mourning. I do. But you're not sitting up here about to tell me if you had an option to start your franchise with Alonzo Mourning in that center or Yao Ming, you're going to take Alonzo Mourning over Yao Ming. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that.
Zoe was a beast, though.
Huh? I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying Alonzo Mourning. I'm not saying he was a bum or he was average or he wasn't good. Alonzo Mourning, he was a beast. He dunked on a lot of niggas and a lot of niggas dunked on him, but he went out there and ball. He was a beast. He was a beast.
So in his Charlotte years, when he was playing with Larry Johnson and them, and came up to his Miami years, Lonzo was in the top 5 of centers in his era.
I know this much. I know Shaq ain't put Alonzo Mourning in his top 2 of toughest centers he had to go against. I can tell you that much.
Man, who he said? Yao Ming?
Yao Ming and Olajuwon.
Yao Ming was 7 goddamn 10.
I don't give a damn.
He can bully Zoe. He can bully Zoe, but Zoe was a better defensive player than Yao. Let's just put it out that way.
He could guard more on the court than Yao. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yao was a better scorer than Zoe. I give you that.
But Yao played.
He was not a better rebounder than Zoe.
What?
He was not a better rebounder than Zoe. Y'all mean wasn't a better rebounder than Zoe?
Let me see.
or a better shot blocker than Zoe.
We're gonna find out.
Now, offensive wise, Yao Ming was a nice offensive wise player. But what you know Yao Ming for? I mean, for real.
I don't.
What you know, what Yao Ming did good.
You act like he couldn't play.
I never said he could play, but you know
okay,
one
so,
thing.
But you saying what do we know him for? As in, like he don't belong.
But the one thing you knew Zoe for was what? He'll jump up there and try to block your shot, or he'll block your shot.
So what you saying is Yao Ming is known for what? You said because he was from overseas. That's it.
He was a global player.
That's the only reason.
And he run the international
right,
over there.
92-93. I'm just gonna go from 92-93. Lonzo Mourning, point wise average. I'm gonna go going by point wise average. 92-93, he averaged 21. 93-94, 21 and a half. 94-95, 21-3. 95-96, 23. 96-97, 19. 97-98, 19. 99-20. The 99-2000 season, 21. 2000, 2001, 13. 2002, the following season, 15. The following season after that, 8. Following season.
Oh, with Miami.
That was the first one in Miami. He was averaging 21. 2000 in Miami, 13. 2000, 2002 in Miami, 15. Then he went to Brooklyn, averaged 8. The following year in Brooklyn, averaged 10. Back to Miami, 2004, 2005, he averaged 5 points, 7, 8.5, and he ended his career averaging 6. So his last stint in Miami, he was on the tail end. Now,
so his career scoring average was what, over 20? Maybe
18 range, something around there. Now,
and he played how many years?
Lonzo Mourning.
Yeah,
that's about 14 some years.
Okay.
Like,
pretty good career, scoring wise.
Come on, now this shit with a buffer. Yao Ming. He came into the league 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he played more games than Lonzo Mourning, except for his last year, where he got hurt. His career was over.
What was his? How many years he played? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Okay.
2002, 2003, he averaged 13 and a half. The following year, 17. The following year, 17 and a half. Following year, 18 and a half. 22 and a half. 25 and a half. 22, 19. And then the last year, he was averaging 10. Only played 5 games and was done for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that was an injury.
Okay.
Yao Ming.
But you mentioned Yao. You mentioned his blocks.
Huh?
You mentioned his blocks, right?
Yeah, Zoe was in the top 5 almost each year of block shots in his era as a center.
How much was he averaging?
Block shots.
What up, Casey? Who?
Alonzo.
I don't know.
How many block shots?
He was probably averaging about 2, maybe 3, 2.5, 3. Talking for his career?
Yeah, probably average like I'll say about 2 a game.
Yeah,
so that's right there. Where Yao Ming.
What y'all mean average? I don't know what
his first year, 147 blocks, and he was at 156 blocks, 160 blocks, 111 blocks, 150 blocks.
Average.
What I'm telling you,
tell me how many average that is a year. He's like,
so what I'm saying is,
because
if you look at how many games is in the season, and if he up there 160, 170, that's clear cut.
Okay, but if he played 82 games and Zoe played 55, Zoe might have more per average blocks because he only played 55 games.
Feels like the underdog.
Okay, so you understand it's Kills. The less games you play, the higher your average gonna be.
Okay, so when you was naming them 160, 157 points, 199 block shots. What was the per average and how many games it was? I don't know. I can't. My math skills are not that damn fast.
Kills is like the
80,
underdog.
80 so that's like a 82 game season, and he's still averaging about 2 blocks a game.
I don't know. What I do know is this: Joel Embiid, if he just stay healthy, man, he could probably be up there for real, talent wise. But he got to get him a chip as well. He could be in that upper tier, but. Kills, you tripping with Alonzo Mourning shit, man. For real, you tripping.
No, Zoe was a stop.
Hey, y'all. We had an opportunity to pitch our stuff to the Cleveland Browns or Myles Garrett face to face, try to persuade him to stay here. What can the Browns do? What must they do? To at least try to persuade Myles Garrett to be like, you know what? All right, I see what y'all doing. Y'all doing what I'm asking for to keep that brother here.
Want to go first, kid?
First off, this is what I would do. I would come sit him down, and I have like a.
And we got the number 2 pick in the draft.
A game plan. Okay. First thing I would do, I would try to rid myself of the Deshaun Watson deal, and try to recoup some money back. Which I don't know how that would happen. Second, I was telling him I'm going to get you another young pass rusher. So my first pick would be a dual corner. If Tennessee don't pick a quarterback, which is don't seem like Tennessee is going to, it's look like they're gonna stick with Will Levis. So they might pick up a dual corner. But
which would be stupid.
Right. But if that happened. Then I'm
I mean to cut you off, but they did also say they're looking for a generational talent, and y'all know who we talk about being a generational talent. Travis Hunter, killed boy. All
right, well, if they're gonna you want me to pick Travis Hunter, is that gonna stay you? No, he needs another person on the other edge. I would bring in a veteran quarterback, which shows that I'm not rebuilding. I get a couple more defensive tackles or defensive ends. I get another bona fide wide receiver next to Jerry Jeudy. And I would just be like, look, man.
What happened to your boy Tillman? You was harping. You was loving Tillman.
I like Tillman.
He said Tillman was better than Debo.
He are right now. Don't mean I can't go out and get another wide receiver.
So if Tillman was better than Debo Samuels, why couldn't that translate on the field? If we're having Jared Jeudy and Tillman,
well, don't you know the first 3 games with Deshaun Watson, the man had over 200 yards?
Hey, Kills, where you at, Kills?
I'm at work.
Man.
I know.
So you telling me Tillman? So you telling me Debo right now is better than Tillman? Forget the name. Just forget the name. If you put Tillman and Debo on the 49ers, who would have been better this year?
You say what?
If you put Tillman on the 49ers and you put Debo on the Browns, who would have been better?
If you would have put Tillman on the 49ers along with Debo, who would have been better? Debo would have been better.
With the Browns?
You said the 49ers.
He wasn't even better with Ricky Pearsall.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Why do you think they trying to trade him? If Debo was so good, they wouldn't even be trying to trade him.
Oh, my God. Hey, you can't say that. Luka good as hell, and he just got traded.
Luka got traded because it's a business situation.
I don't give a damn. He got traded. I don't give a damn. He got traded.
And Dallas didn't want Luka no more.
Did he get traded? Yes or no? Did he get traded? Yes or no?
Of course he got traded.
Okay then. Nah.
That don't mean.
You tripping.
All right. That's why I said I'll go give you another pass rusher. We're working on our offense.
I agree with that.
We working on our offensive line, and we not rebuilding. We're going out and getting a veteran quarterback, which will help us.
Who would that quarterback? Who would that veteran quarterback be? Because I hear you a lot of times, and I can't really say these guys are veterans, but You mentioned Justin Fields a lot. He's not a veteran, but you have
He's a
mentioned
veteran.
Justin Fields, huh?
He's been in the league for 6 years, and he's been a starting quarterback for the majority of them times.
Damn, he was in the league that long. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So Justin Fields,
I forgot he's young though, man. Like
he
I
only
forgot.
26.
Yeah, I forgot. Like,
So
damn.
if I'm going for a veteran young player, they are Justin Fields. You know what Justin Fields can do with the right coach, Kirk Cousins, with the
Well, we
right
see
coach.
how. Okay, let me ask you this: you won't be afraid because you see the difference from when Justin Fields played as a starting quarterback in Pittsburgh this year compared to Russell Wilson. The passing game was nothing. It was like day and night. So you don't think that'll affect the Browns play too?
No, because the Browns are more lenient on a passing. They more short game than trying to go deep. If you really look at the Browns offense,
Shit, I can't tell when Flacco was there, they was going deep. When Jameis Winston was in there, they was going deep. They just weren't going deep with Deshaun Watson for some odd reason. But when them two motherfuckers got the game, they was going deep.
Why. But
they was going deep with Flacco and Jameis Winston. So you can't say that. We can't say they don't like to go deep. They just won't go deep with Deshaun Watson.
Stefanski is more like short passes, intermittent routes. All right. Joe Flacco don't like to throw the ball deep. You had a quarterback who can throw the ball deep, so you gonna play to their strengths.
So you saying Watson can't throw the ball deep?
Huh?
So you saying Watson can't throw it deep?
Shit, evidently he can throw the ball deep. He only completed 40% of his passes.
Well, I'm saying you made it seem like that. You made it seem like the Browns' offense was based around them short routes.
Nah, the answer to what?
Why you think they went out and got Ken Dorsey? Ken Dorsey offense is going deep. Deshaun Watson,
like I said, you made it seem like the Browns' offense was based around them short routes, as if they didn't have to go deep.
It
you
was.
Just said they went and got Ken Dorsey because he could throw the deep ball.
They did for Deshaun Watson. They was trying to make Deshaun Watson into something that he was not. Deshaun Watson couldn't be under center. Stefanski offense is predicated for them to be under center. How you think Casey Keenum them? How you think Jacoby Brissett? Even Joe Flacco was under center more than anything because of the play action pass.
And they can still throw the deep ball with no problem.
The deep ball was thrown because of the play action pass. It wasn't like he was going 7 steps back.
They can still throw the deep ball with no problem. Flacco had no issue with it. Winston
because
had no
he was more accurate. He was more accurate. So then
it's not that the Browns' offense is based around deep passes. We had a quarterback that couldn't get it done.
The Browns' offense is based off of play action pass and running game, with Kevin Stefanski. Look at their playoffs. How they win in their playoffs.
But that doesn't mean they're based around only short routes because they can't throw the deep ball. That's what you made it seem like.
Okay, name. All right, what's the average of the Browns wide receivers?
I don't know because we got a player that's better than Deebo Samuels plus Jerry Jeudy, and both can catch the deep ball. Tell me Deebo Samuels and Jerry Jeudy can't catch the deep ball.
Based on what? You can't win.
In San Fran, he catching deep balls.
Jerry
Jeudy and Deebo was catching deep balls. Come on, man.
How you think Jerry was on that deep ball? On that deep ball against Denver, how you think they got the deep ball off a play action pass when he was under center?
Oh my God, kills.
He was under center off a play action pass. Look at it. Because you throw the deep ball don't mean you throw the deep ball every fucking play.
Who said that? You just said like the Browns couldn't do it. Like that wasn't.
They didn't do it.
It's a reason why, because Deshaun Watson couldn't get it done.
Okay, then. So the immediate passes play offense.
They still.
So you feel Justin Fields. So you feel Justin Fields will be able to fill that role and in that play action game for the Cleveland Browns that can be persuasive along with Carter to beef up the offensive line and defensive line more to keep a Myles Garrett here. That'll be your pitch.
That'll be my pitch. I'm going to get a veteran quarterback. This is not a rebuilding year.
What
Because
about Kirk Cousins?
I would have to see if Kirk Cousins is healthy. Because the Kirk Cousins in the first half was doing great. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell happened.
No, I feel like he was a victim of the wrong system because he was
That's what I
healthy.
think.
But Kirk Cousins ain't no pistol quarterback. We all know that. He came
Of course
from
not.
Minnesota, so he that play action, run the football, play action quarterback as well. So
Right.
I think he was in a bad system last year, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is on the block. But if I'm going for a young veteran quarterback or an older quarterback or whatever it is, I will pitch them two as my quarterback. You see what I'm saying? I cannot pitch Cal Ward or Shedeur Sanders as my quarterback because that's rebuilding.
I agree.
That is rebuilding.
I agree.
So, better yet, if my number 2 pick, somebody want to come up, and give me some draft picks, I'll take, if it's 8th or 9th, I'll take my defensive tackle or defensive end because there's a whole lot of defensive end here to get them.
But don't you think they need that impact? If they gonna go D line to help out a Myles Garrett, put somebody opposite, don't you think they would want to go and get a Carter instead of trading that pick?
Yeah, but if that pick is that pick, if somebody call you with a pick something that you can't refuse,
like what?
Like all right. For instance, what was the last number? Two first round picks
for what year?
For this year, I'll take your 8. I'll take your 1. The following year, give me your second. Give me your 3rd this year.
Who you got trading up?
The Las Vegas Raiders. They want Shedeur.
Okay, so the Raiders pick when?
The Raiders pick 9th.
Okay, and then what they pick second? What's their second round pick?
They're not gonna give up their second. They'll give up their 3rd though. They'll give me 2 number 2s and a 3rd and a 4th.
But I think it got to depend on when you picking when those picks come out, because we need something. If we want Myles Garrett to stay, we gotta be ready to win now. Not
and the 9th pick, you can pick one of them edge rushers from Georgia, who good and from Georgia. You can pick up a Mason Graham from Michigan, or hell, you can pick up a goddamn wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? McMillan from Arizona. I'm just saying, you got options. Then with the other picks, if you want to come up and see that you see somebody that you like, you can trade back in the first round. So you have showing Myles Garrett that you are trying to win. That is showing him.
So you saying we need to draft the pass rusher with the first pick?
Huh?
You saying draft the pass rusher with the first pick?
Hell yeah.
All right. Do you think that's something that could be addressed in free agency, or you don't think we have the cap room, or it's nobody else?
Addressing in free agency too. I'm going all defense. If that's what Myles Garrett wants, I'm going all defense.
I don't think he want all defense. I think he want the right formula to win.
The right formula is get somebody on the other half, so you won't be double teaming.
What about the offensive side of the ball? We need a quarterback.
You go out in free agency and you get that quarterback. Now let's keep it gutter. Shedeur Stevenson and Cam Ward, are they generation?
Who? Shedeur Sanders.
I said Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward.
You said Shedeur Stevenson.
I don't think about Shedeur, the boxer.
No, I don't. Go ahead. I don't.
So why would I pick either one of them two as my franchise quarterback when I don't believe they're gonna be my franchise quarterback?
Who says you don't believe that? Who says they don't believe that?
Everybody who's saying that from the Browns. I mean, the Browns ain't gonna look. The Browns ain't not gonna come out. Everybody in the world know what the Browns need is what? A quarterback, right?
You can go get Kirk Cousins. Use Kirk Cousins as a bridge quarterback.
I'll go give me another quarterback next year.
You said what?
I'll go give me another quarterback, which the quarterback class might be better next year. Or I'll get a quarterback in the 3rd or 4th round, Justin Darts or somebody, Kyle McCord, somebody.
You ain't feeling that. You ain't feeling that, Peacock.
No, because I'm looking at what we need now. What we was missing last year, we was missing quarterback play for sure. So with the offensive line being healthy again, being healthy again, using Kirk Cousins as a bridge quarterback instead of just throwing ours right in there. And I also say we're not just trying to win now; we're trying to win going forward.
So in other words, you just say Miles Garrett.
No, I'm saying show him that we want to win now as far as the years going forward. I mean, we got a number of holes, and it's like we gonna need another linebacker. If JOK is out, we gotta have somebody that can play in his spot as well. Because they saying they don't know.
The quarterback number 2 will help that.
I'm saying going forward, we gotta because we got some picks. We know what we need.
I can't.
If you already said
I can't take no quarterback at number 2 unless they trade Miles Garrett. If they trade Miles Garrett, all right, I'll go quarterback at number 2. If they don't and they present something nice to them, then I gotta go DN. I gotta go get that boy Carter, and I gotta address it in the free agency as far as quarterback. The quarterback position. I'm looking at a Kirk Cousins. I'm looking at a
now we need another playmaker as
Sam
well.
Darnold per se.
Sam Darnold, they trying to keep Sam Darnold. I don't know if we gonna have enough where Kirk Cousins may be easier to get for less price.
Who's trying to keep Sam Darnold? The Vikings?
Vikings.
That'd be the worst mistake they ever did in their life.
Made it clear. I mean, you look at what he did. That's not a mistake. That's not the worst mistake.
That's a fool's goal. I'm telling you that now. That's fool's goal. That's fool's goal.
You see how he ended the last 2 games?
Yeah. The last 2 games.
That was the real Sam Darnold right there.
Right. The last 2 games, I got JJ McCarthy coming off an injury, which is only gonna make $900,000. Why am I gonna pay somebody $40 million? Which I need other things. My defense is getting older. Harrison Smith, my safety, gonna be old as heck.
I mean, if you think McCarthy, if he gonna step in there and ready to go now and get them back to where they was at, then by all means. But you can't deny or say you didn't see what Sam Darnold was doing. Now, if he can maintain that, of course, we don't know until the season starts. But you can't deny. You can't deny what he was doing.
All I know, the last 2 games that they really needed, the real Sam Darnold looked like a ghost.
The real Sam Darnold stood up. The Browns got a lot of thinking what they need to be doing, man, and a lot of scouting themselves and a lot of doing their homework, man. But it's a long shot, but they got to pitch something to try to keep them here. And if they not gonna trade them, they better do the right thing, man. Philadelphia Eagles coming off the Super Bowl. Kansas City is favored to go back next year and win it next year. Will Baltimore follow at number 2? I know this might be a difficult question for both of y'all to answer because y'all have never been in this situation before. I don't think y'all will ever be in this situation before. I mean, Peacock had an opportunity, back when.
You must forget.
Back when we were driving cars with our feet like the Flintstones. He had an opportunity then, but for some odd reason, it's just been bad since then. So, but do y'all think the Eagles can do something that only one of us out of the 3 that's up here done before, and that's repeat? Peacock.
You must forget. I won this year too. Oh, I sent you the receipt.
Listen,
now,
we don't associate with NIT.
They didn't have Achilles and a few other people to help them out in their league. Like they weren't bullying.
Why
they weren't bullying the other members of the league, the players. They weren't offering sweet deals.
What was your record? in that
Oh,
league.
They weren't offering sweet
oh
deals.
my goodness.
What was your record that you wanted?
Kills, you cool with fourth place. You can't Kills.
What was your
you have
record?
no
I
base.
just want to know what was
You
your
have no
record.
platform, Kills. You like me?
No,
you
I
good with
answer
me.
the question. I want to know what's the record, champ.
Kills.
Yeah, what was your
We'd
record?
have been down this road before, Kills.
Champ, what was your record?
We'd have been down this road before, Kills.
Champ, what was your record?
First place is the same as fourth place with you.
No, what was your record?
Kills, you like participation trophies. You don't have
You see how
you don't have a leg to stand on.
you
said
how
you would be the best
how
third place.
champion-
You
see
said
how-
you would be the
how-
best third place winner
you
there ever
see-
was.
you
I've
see-
never
you
heard
see-
somebody say that.
But you see
I've
how a
I've
champion.
never heard
be
a
a
person say
champion.
I'll be the best third place winner.
Hey, he's supposed to be a champion, but he won't even say his record.
Kills,
but he won.
You ain't never experienced a champion before.
Look,
You know what that
he
feels
said-
like?
First of all, Kill said, Peacock said it don't matter. He said,
Right. It don't matter what my record is. But you're a champion.
I got that chip. And Peacock, I done told you about talking about these damn Pee Wee League championships of yours, man.
Here
Like,
you go. Here you go.
listen,
Like,
the
Here you
league, the league that you created,
Look,
I took from you. Now,
look. As long as you
do you
got,
think the Eagles
Go
can
ahead.
repeat?
go ahead. What you about to say before we get in? Because it's going.
I said,
Stop it.
I said,
Okay.
even though again it's something that y'all might not be used to, do you think the Eagles can repeat next season?
Yep, I do. Just for the simple fact is the core they got, the core players they got, it looked like pretty much most of them returning. And unless they had that hangover from this year, which I don't think they're gonna have, because I look at the energy, the stuff they were saying, the focus. I think they can run it back again.
You don't think losing Kellen Moore will have a little?
It might, because I know they played a big role in it. But I don't think with them leaving, it's going to be so detrimental that the players can't perform like they perform today.
Damn,
Hey.
Kills, man.
I got a trophy. I don't care.
Well, we know that. Trust me,
got
we know.
At least I'm a champ. Won't. At least I can
Don't say
stand
it,
strong.
Kills. Don't say it,
You
man.
can say you a what?
Don't say it.
At least I
Don't
can
say it.
stand 10 toes on mine. You can't
Kills,
even
don't
say
say
your
it.
record.
No,
Wait a
no.
minute, Kills. I
You
sent
can't
it
even
to
say your
Twine.
record.
I sent it
You
to
can't even
Twine.
say your record.
Twine, did I not send it to you?
Send me
I-
what?
The proof
Say
that I
your
won.
record. Say your record.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go to it because I sent the final standings. Me in
Proud
first
champ.
place with the trophy. Now,
Right.
as for you, you got
I
to
can't
live
remember
vicariously
what
through
his record
mine.
was, but he did. He did.
Oh, I don't live by cares about no one.
You
but
got it.
brother.
You have to. If you want a championship, that's the way you
You're
got
the
to do
only
it.
one that talk about.
You got to get it.
talk
You got to
about
get it through
Tom
your
more than me.
GM. You got to get it through
Who
your
living
GM.
vicariously
That's
through
why
him?
That's why he taking over your team.
You living vicariously through him. You talk more
Oh, my
about him than
Twan,
anybody.
just let him hold the trophy. Twan. Just let him hold the trophy so he can feel better, man.
No, silly. Kills, can the Eagles repeat?
No, because I think the Detroit Lions gonna get more healthier than they was this year. I think the Lions are the better team. I think they just got injured at the wrong time. But with the loss of Ben Johnson, it might be a little uphill battle because
And
But
Aaron Glenn.
they also kept it in-house, which the offensive coordinator was learning. The new offensive coordinator was learning from Ben Johnson. He might still have the same concept that he learned from Ben Johnson as the offensive coordinator, but also he might put in the new wrinkle. The Lions defense suffer a lot, and that's the reason
They was
why.
banged up. They was banged up.
And that's the reason why I feel if they get healthier and add another couple more pieces, Detroit still the better team than the Eagles, in my eye.
That's a tough one.
Because they got some that they got the Lions got some that can beat the Eagles. They can run the ball to stop the
Man,
stop.
Like what?
They can run the ball.
But the Eagles did something better than every team in the league this year, which was stop the run.
Hold on.
But
Did you say?
you got
Wait a minute.
Jameer Gibbs and you got David Montgomery running the ball.
Wait a minute. Did you
You
say the
had
Lions?
Isaac
Did you say the Lions run the ball better than the Eagles?
You know what I mean? Okay, you're gonna just say because of Saquon Barkley. I know you're gonna say because of Saquon Barkley.
You said they was a
But
better run team than the Eagles. Is that what you said?
I said they can run the ball better, and they might have been a better run team because they had a 2,000-yard rusher, which both of them got over 16 touchdowns apiece
This season,
this season. Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery got over 10 touchdowns.
you said
this
16.
year. 16, 17, whatever.
So where would you rank the Eagles as far as rushing in?
They only got one goddamn rushing. That's Saquon Barkley.
What would you rank them as rushing? Where would you rank
They
them?
probably number one and two.
They rushing offense is number 1 and 2. What would
Okay,
you rank
they had Saquon Barkley.
What would you rank the Giants defense?
Montgomery
the Lions defense.
Montgomery had a total of 12 touchdowns this season.
Okay. Over 10.
You said 16.
Well, hey, Jameer Gibbs had over 16.
Jameer Gibbs had exactly 16 touchdowns.
Okay, so that's by
Jay-
my math, that's 28 touchdowns by rushing, right?
Okay.
Jalen Hurts had 18.
Jalen Hurts is a goddamn quarterback, and all his 18 pushes a tush push. And if I say Saquon Barkley, I'll be pissed.
Now, another question. Would you rank the Lions defense?
When healthy, they was in the top 10.
Lions had a good defense.
When healthy,
So you rank the Lions defense at where?
top 10 if we're healthy.
Okay, so but you rank the Eagles defense
Against
as
the
what?
run, they was number one. At
You
one
rank
point in
the, you
time
rank the
against
Eagles
run.
defense as what?
Top 10.
The Eagles defense.
Yes.
This year.
Yes.
So where do you rank them at? You said, are they not in top 5?
The Eagles defense might be in the top 5.
You said might be?
Might be.
They might be because of their passing.
They was ranked number 1 in total defense this year.
Oh, I don't like I said top 5. I don't know.
That's what I
I'm
was
not-
getting at.
They
Okay,
was
so
ranked number 1. Run,
the
reason why I'm
and
saying-
pass.
The reason
Top
why I'm
5.
saying that, Kels, because you said you ranking the Eagles defense. You said the Eagles offense is like number 1 or 2, right? They defense is ranked number 1.
Hold up.
So
Before you ask me-
wait. They defense is ranked number 1.
Didn't the Eagles play Detroit this year?
Their Eagles defense is ranked number 1. Total defense is
Okay.
ranked number 1. And you rank their offense as number 1 or 2. You rank their offense or they rushing is number 1 or 2, right?
1 or 2, yes.
So you don't think that? So you saying, but you also say that Detroit is better than them
Yes.
in those aspects.
And running, they have 2 backs that had over goddamn 10 touchdowns. Name me another team that got.
I mean, Detroit as a team.
It had over.
They
had a
both
quarterback.
did have over 10 touchdowns. But Saquon Barkley had more yards rushing than both of them motherfuckers by himself.
Exactly.
For them combined.
How much? No, it could be. How much Jameer Gibbs? Jameer Gibbs had rushed over 1,500 yards.
Real quick before we get up out of here, Jameer Gibbs had. Oh shit! Now I gotta go back to it.
Hold on. Let's see.
Jameer Gibbs had. Okay, well, they had like 90. Both of them had maybe 90, 94 yards more than Saquon Barkley total.
Okay, so
And that was 2. Hey, y'all, great conversation today,
no,
man.
they had a better run. They had
a good system, but Saquon Barkley was a beast. I appreciate about that too. Then on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, keep supporting the Diva Spivey Media Network for myself, for Kels, for Peacock. We're going to catch y'all Friday for another pick one or sip one game. I hope
You got
y'all
lucky, Kills. I want to finish with you.
Everybody go get it
You
in.
can't
Y'all
let-
be safe, man.
you
We
can't
out of
stand
here.
on nothing.
Peace.
I wasn't finished with
You
you.
can't stand on nothing.
Ballin' like the Cavs, we got